Hi, Star Surfer here with the monthly tarot reading for November 2023 for my Tauruses. Hey Bulls, how you doing? I was away for October, I didn't get to do any reads, had to take care of some life stuff, so it's really good to be back. I hope you had a great month, and welcome. If it's your first time, welcome back if you're returning. A couple things before I dive into the read, I'm very excited to give it. If something in this resonates with you, please take 2 seconds, like, comment, subscribe, click the button, give me some feedback. I love to hear how it resonates. If you want to book a personal reading with me, in the information link below, you will find my Etsy shop where you can book a tarot reading, oracle card reading, astrology, birth chart reading, transit reading, whatever you feel called to. All of that will be in the Etsy shop below. And lastly, this is a general read for my Taurus sun, moon, and rising. Large range of energies, big group of people I'm tuning into. This message won't be for everyone. That would be impossible. You'll know if it's for you. You'll know. And you won't have to force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. It's not your reading. Maybe check for your moon sign or your rising sign or your sun sign or whatever the case might be, because the message might be coming through for you there. All right, that's all the business. I'm getting quick with that. Let's dive into the reading, shall we? First deck that wanted to work with y'all was the Gaia Oracle deck. So we'll start there. Tuning into your energy, I just felt this warm peace wash over me. I was getting a lot of golds and greens, like hills, rolling hills, sunbreak over the mountains kind of vibe. It was very peaceful, very serene, very steady and sturdy and stable. So yeah, let's see what the cards have to say about that, shall we? 2 more, I think. 1 more after this. 1 more after this and then we're good, fam. No, I lied. 1 more after that. Yeah. All right. Any messages or insights for my Taurus, sun, moon, and oh yeah. The dream. Look at that. Number 4. The number of stability, sturdiness, foundations, right? Something is revealed, insight, or breakthrough. The most obvious thing that's coming through for me now is pay attention to your dreams. If you don't dream journal, or if you're having a problem remembering your dreams, if you're like, I don't dream, I get it, I've been there. Set the intention as you're falling asleep that you want to remember your dreams. Keep your phone or a journal right by your bed and just jot down what you remember if you do wake up. Don't worry about remembering everything. Don't worry about it making sense, but there's something trying to come through for you in your dreams. It's a very restful, relaxed place. I'm getting a 4 of Swords from this right now, of like recuperation, recovery, taking care of your physical vessel, so that you have the energy needed to tackle the dream, the passion, the project. It is a bit of that like going dark period, but not in a like nothing's happening, but it is in a the seed is being planted. There's something trying to come through, an impulse or an insight trying to break through to awareness for you. And in order for that to happen, you have to go dark. You have to go still. You have to go quiet. You have to go within. If the dreams are a difficult thing for you to remember, meditation, right? Guided journeying meditations, if that's something where you can get into a kind of like trance state where you are kind of like between consciousness and unconscious, because, oh my God, because there's something that wants to be brought up into awareness. It's like underneath the soil of your unconscious right now, but it really wants to bust through. So give it the space, the time, and the attention it needs to come up into your like conscious awareness, because it's very important, whatever it is. And I'm gonna guess it might surprise you, the nature of it, but know that even if you're like, whoa, that's out of left field, where did that come from? It is something that has been stirring within you beyond the level of your conscious awareness for a long time. And it's only popping through now, even if it does surprise you, because it's time for you to know it. Yeah. Sensual practices too. Look at all of that green and gold, like I was saying. Yeah. Loving on your body in every way. You know, like feeding yourself well, resting, hydrating, exercising in a way that is enjoyable to you and not a punishment to you, spending time in nature, sleeping well, sex, partnered or solo, however that looks, like taking care of your body, showing it you love it, because it is it's the vessel. It's the vehicle for whatever this idea is. That's what's coming through here. The full moon eclipse in Taurus is going to be a crucial moment in the development of this process. And that will be at the end of October. So I'm recording this mid-October, but it'll be, I think, the 28th, 29th, depending on where you are in the world. So just be aware of what's happening at that time, because something is important for you there and for this process there. Grow things, whatever you can. A window garden, an herb, an actual garden, a project, a family, your hair that's coming through, whatever it is, but grow things, tend to them, nurture them, birth them. All right. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? That really wanted to come out, but it didn't. That's funny. Any other messages? Any other messages or insights as it... Yeah. Remembrance, 21. Breaking down to a 3. So you have 21 breaking down to a 3 and a 4, so progress here, which is lovely. But in order to get to everything I was just talking about, this new idea popping into your awareness, into your field of vision, this new vision, in order to get to that place, you're gonna have to purge some old baggage, old shit that it's way past its time to be let go of. And I feel like as you're engaged in that letting go process to make space for the new thing that wants to come through, it's going to intensify as it's headed out the door. Like you'll be like, oh my God, I thought I was getting rid of this thing, and now it's more present and vocal than ever. But that's because it's like the dying gasp of whatever this thing is. It's coming up into your awareness so that you can process it finally, so that it is not carried forward. This is a new time. This is a letting go. This is a shedding. An eclipse full moon is absolutely a shedding moment, an immense moment of release. So you can't control it, but you can fight it. And it won't stop it from happening. It will just make you super uncomfortable. So let it go. Practice releasing, right? Write the letter and shred it, burn it. Take a bath in Epsom salt and baking soda, what they call an alchemy bath. It's super powerful. No sense. Take the bath right before bed, soak in it for like 20 minutes. Don't let it touch your neck, your hair, your face, your head. Get out, air dry, no other like lotions or scents added, and go straight to bed. You'll wake up the next day, you'll sleep like a baby, and you'll wake up the next day feeling like rebirthed, renewed, reinvigorated, clean, like actual clean, like not just like physically, but like soul level clean. Be with yourself in this emotional experience, because I'm going to go ahead and guess that this purging process is going to bring up a lot of like emotion that's stuck or trapped. Getting a massage, like a deep tissue massage, might be super helpful, especially if you're focusing as it's happening on like things that you can't let go of, or that you've had a hard or a difficult time letting go of that you would like to release. Get that massage, and as they're digging in, like focus on that, because you're holding that emotion in your body. If you can't get a massage, like get a lacrosse ball and like work on a knot and do the same thing. The actual meditation of like tensing up progressive body parts and then releasing them, so you experience an embodied release, progressive embodied release, will be super powerful here as well. Yeah. Salt is super cleansing. Salt, spread it all over your floors and vacuum it up and dump that vacuum outside of your house. Salt across the threshold, salt baths, salt sprays, clean your mirrors with salt water. All of that is going to help with this release. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely the energy that I was tuning in for you. Reflection, that green and gold, that stillness, that quiet, kind of that going within. It's number 13, another 4. So 4s might be synchronistic for you. But it is a self-examination process, right? It is this self-assessment that you have to go through of like where you are and where you would like to be and where you've been, all of the above. It's an illumination. You have to get super honest with yourself, incredibly clear. If you need to bring in like outside perspective, because your view on this might be a little distorted, right? Your reflection here might be a little unclear. Go ahead and do it, because you need to get clarity on whatever it is that's like popping up for you, whatever you're mulling over, so that you can release it, so that you can understand it, so that you can work with it, so that you can not be overwhelmed or overpowered by it, but empowered by it. And then the last 2 that fell out were a hidden gift, number 9, and the tree of life, number 1. Something about trees and nature is super powerful here and protective, fortifying. Again, something wants to be grown or tended to. There's a seed that wants to break through, and if you work with it, if you allow it, if you release what is blocking it, and don't give up on it, it can grow into something mighty. And these 2 feel attached as well, like a hidden gift and remembrance. It's like something painful is coming up so that you can release it, and through the working through of it, you will realize there is a blessing or a lesson there that will inform your next stage. It didn't happen for no reason. It didn't happen as punishment or to set you back. There was a wisdom or a lesson that you could only unlock through the painful experience that you're being called to release. There's a blessing within the pain. Letting something close out will let something else open up, right? You can't have one without the other. You can't have a beginning without an ending. You can't have an ending without a beginning. If you're looking for that new beginning, and the new beginning wants to come through you, you have to close something out. The bigger and better you want the beginning to be, the bigger and more courageous the ending has to be, right? If you just want like kind of change, just let go of a little bit of stuff. But you want big change. You want massive growth. So you need a massive release. And you need to be gentle with yourself, faithful that this release serves you, that you will be okay without this thing. Not just okay, but you will thrive without this thing. In fact, this thing is what's keeping you from thriving. So good riddance, goodbye, let it go. If you know all of that, you will be fine. All right, let's get you some tarot on this spread. We're gonna work with the Fountain Tarot, which is new this month. Not for me, but for the channel. It's a beautiful, shiny spread deck. If you work with it, they did add like 1 card, and it's called the Fountain. See how they did that? But I took it out because I felt it was redundant. But it might be, you might like it if you get the deck. It might speak to you in a way it does not speak to me. But the rest of this deck is beautiful and like it wanted to work with you. It's very much the energy that I was picking up on. Felt green and gold like you. 2 more. One more. One more. I keep lying to you, and I'm so sorry. Yeah. All right. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Unreal. Strength and the star. First of all, look how beautiful. The Leo Aquarius axis represented right here. Strength and faith, right? Courage and fortitude. The belief that you can and you will. Believe you can and you will. What a beautiful combination. It's like you have the ability to face whatever challenges lie in the path of your destiny. Because this is the card of destiny, fate, faith, guidance, right? The North Star. And this is the card of, I mean, it says it right there, strength, courage, compassion, passion itself. The spiritual use of the will instead of like ego. Yeah. Believe that you can and you will. Believe that it's given to you, this calling, for a reason, because you have, you have the ability and the fortitude to see it come into to manifest it, essentially. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? You have only gotten majors, and 4 of them at that. 4s, again, very synchronistic. You have the Hermit and the Hanged Man here. So, y'all, come on. This letting go, shedding, release, resting, this quiet reflection, right? This dream. This is where we are here. The Hangman and the Hermit, it is like going dark, going quiet, going within, contacting your wisdom, trusting that even if uncomfortable, it is necessary because you will reach some kind of enlightenment through this process, through this discomfort, through this release, through this solitary knowing you can reach if you cut out influences that are muddying your wisdom, right? Your path, your connection, and get willing to get uncomfortable enough to find it, right? To go through the journey that is yours and yours alone to contact spirit, your path, your purpose, your wisdom. But if you do that, look what you get. Strength and faith. It's a 1-2 step right here, right? And obviously these are ongoing processes, but you have to go through this to get to this. And it's absolutely worth going through this, even if it is challenging or lonely or uncomfortable, because this is strength and, I mean, you can't get more beautiful than this combination. You can't get more empowering, more inspiring, more impassioned, more sure than here. It's absolutely worth going through whatever this moment looks like for you specifically, this release and this surrender, honestly, this surrender to get here. Surrender to your fate, surrender to your knowing, surrender to spirit, right? Wow, 1919 when I said that on the camera. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Yes, indeed there was. Wow. You have the 6 of Swords, Death, and is that the King? The Knight of Coins. Come on. You've got to let something die, let something go, move away from a situation that's given you all it can, with the faith that what you grow on the other side, what you make space for after you close out this chapter, after you go through this discomfort, right? These are all related, right? Hermit, Hangman, Death, Six of Swords. It's like, go within, connect to spirit, even if it's uncomfortable. Let something go and move on. And when you do that, you get strength, faith, and growth. Green and gold. Green and gold. Commitment. Something you can commit to that is aligned with you, that is meaningful, and that doesn't have the pain and the loneliness and the sadness and the discomfort and the limitation of this, whatever you're being tasked with leaving behind. Any other messages are, yeah. The Eight of Swords, get out of your own way. Get out of your head, get into your body. Move, move, move. You have to get that outside perspective on whatever this is. An objective outside perspective, because you alone, your own thinking is not the way out of this. You need a connection to spirit, and you need an outside objective perspective on this so that you can free yourself of whatever is being asked to die and move on, right? From this prison you've built, from this stagnation, from this stuckness, from this lack of clarity, from this indecision, from this victimhood, from this self-imposed prison of thought, of thinking, of perspective. Get the spiritual perspective, right? That is unique to you, but can be reached through an outside influence, and the willingness and the open-mindedness enough, because this is a very closed-minded energy. You need open-mindedness to expand the perspective, expand the playing field. And if you do that, oh my God, again, what you can get, what you can grow, what you can build, what you can believe, what you can feel, what you can connect to. And then overall, you have the Three of Wands. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? It's a looking over where we've been, trusting that this process of growth won't be immediate, but if you put forth the effort, it will reward you, right? It is a journey and a path that is worth your commitment, even if the rewards don't materialize immediately. It is worth your commitment. Right. Three of Wands and Three of Swords. Move away from heartbreak, right? Move away from heartbreak and towards the light. Towards the light. You have to get to the light through the darkness, which means you have to process this heartbreak. You have to move through this pain, this discomfort, right? This upset. But on the other side, you have the light, the fire, the passion, the strength, the faith, the hope, the love. The hope. I made a little altar for y'all beforehand, and this wanted to be on here. The hope. The hope. Get through the darkness and get to the light. You can't get to the light until you walk through the darkness, so fortify yourself. Take care of yourself. Get the support you need, right? And realize you have the lantern to walk yourself through the darkness, to get to the light, to get to the growth. Worth it, in my opinion. Absolutely worth it. You don't want to stay in this stuck, dark place, but you've got to get through it to get through it, you know? All right, y'all. That's all we have for now. Talk soon. Thanks. Bye.